Let's go, Senku! Yo, welcome back, Familia, welcome back to another Infinity Kingdom video with Senku from server 66! Yes, sir, we're back again. And before we start with the video, guys, just wanted to clarify this. I always forget to tell you guys, but if you're the type of person who care about the quality of the videos, you can watch my videos in 4K, just in case you don't like to watch it in, I don't know, lower rates. You can watch the videos in 4K if your device supports it. And yeah, let's go into it. Before we start, right, this is what I do, okay? This is no what I recommend anybody to do. If you don't have what I'm using, probably you'll be better using something else, but this is what I do for what I have. If you have some of the immortals I use, maybe you can still use this setup. All right, okay, let's get into the report just to show you how things goes. So there is two options, right? Which is one is good and one is the best. All right, we have the one which is good, which is using using Charles. Yeah, these gnomes is basically like the fire dragon. The first skill is like the fire dragon first skill, which is made at true damage, and this is the only reason why everybody having high rates dead and wounded, because that first, you cannot kill the gnomes before that first skill is cast. So the only reason the only way to reduce all the deaths and the wound is by trying to reduce the damage we take from that skill. And how we do it, basically there is two options: absorbing or healing. Healing is quite more harder because still good, but not as good as absorbing, because the gnomes die quick. You know, no matter how many skills you're gonna set up, the gnomes will die kind of quick. All right, so you're not gonna have enough time to heal back everything you lost. So better is absorbing. And who is the best immortal to absorb? Charles. Charles is the best. No one can absorb any damage as he does. And this is the normal match that everyone should do. I'm pretty sure everybody should, most of the people should be able to have Charles as this time of the game. And Charles is the main one, guys. Is the main. And you use him in any march. You just need to use these three skills on him, unless you have wind rage. If you have wind rage, then you remove sacrifice and you use wind rage. You use adrenaline rush and fighting master on Charles. That will guarantee you reduce death and wounded reduce death against the gnomes. And we're talking about level 55, guys, not about any lower level 55. Charles will help you reduce the death from that first skill from the gnomes. Once you've done that, then you will need to use shelter and berserk. What is it? Berserk and berserk, basically to reduce the amount of wounded. That will help you to heal back up, because Arles is absorbing everything, so you're not receiving damage, so you heal back up all those wounded, right? And then everything else is optional. The only thing I would recommend as well is using absolute defense in any of the backliners, right? To make sure you reduce as well the hit. As you can see, Empress Wu is got zero death. It's not just because it's not just because Charles absorbed, but it's also because absolute defense cast it, so he absorbed all the damage that she received, right? So I recommend to have absolute defense in the backliner as well, in any of them. Then everything else is optional. You can, like I said, I didn't put any damage skill. As you can see, Wu doesn't have any damage skill. Sendeok doesn't have any damage skill. No one has any damage skill, and the gnomes died in 28 seconds. Look how much damage. With fire is different because fire got a lot of crit and a lot of damage early game, so they don't really need that much damage skill to be able to make damage, right? But yeah, you don't need any damage skill if you don't want it. The gnomes will die anyway. And then, which is good. And then there is the second setup. This is like a pro setup. This is the best setup if you want to just reduce the damage drastically, just a lot. As you can see, death 32 and wounded 47. Basically, using Charles, which is the main, and then you use it Tokugawa, which is another one which absorbs by only physical damage, but it absorbs, right? Which is really good. It's not necessary, but if you just want to reduce the death way, way more, then you use him. And then whatever, if you have these two on the front line, whatever is in the back line doesn't matter. I just used this because I was leveling up this match, which is my second match, and I used the same skills on Charles. And then Tokugawa used Rage Blessing, Oaken Guard, and Shelter. Then Khan used this, and Himiko used this. I give a little bit of damage to Himiko because having Tokugawa as well, there is no really need for more. These two guys in the front line, casting a skill as quick as possible is just insane, guys. It's just really good. And if you guys want to see the replay, I want to put in slow mode. You will see how quick Charles cast the skill just before that dragon. Look at the skill Charles. Now my dragon hit. Now Charles already cast the skill. So look at my damage. Look at my HP, 100%, because Charles absorbed everything. And now Tokugawa used his skill. So by the time Charles' skill is finished absorbing, now Tokugawa's skill is gonna be absorbing the damage I received from the gnome. So it's kind of like a 50-50. One is finished, and then the other one is start. And when the other one finished, the other one is start. This is the trick to be able to reduce your damage drastically, killing these gnomes, right? And also, I will recommend you guys, this is an advice, the main reason we're killing gnomes now is to get the equipment, right? We all want to get the equipment for our marches, right? But this is another thing we need to consider. There is no point on killing gnomes if we cannot storage experience, right? If you cannot storage experience, guys, there is no point of killing gnomes, okay? And how you storage experience, I think everybody should know at this end. You just need to, in this case, because I already maxed Charles to 55 and Toku to 55, I will wait those 7 days. I will wait the 7 days to reborn them back. So I will reborn back Charles to level 50, and I will use him. And then when Charles finishes, I will reborn Toku to level finish, and then carry on this way to level them up, carry on this way. Because there is no point, guys, to kill gnomes if you cannot storage experience. Experience is needed, guys. Now we go Castle 55, Castle 66 will be coming. Castle 66, Castle 60 will be coming, and Immortal level 60 will be coming. So think ahead. If you max your Immortals, make sure you reborn some of, or at least you use a march, like I do. For example, I'm using this march now to kill gnomes, right? But because I don't have Charles now, I don't have Toku, I will wait until I can reborn them, then I will use them. There is no rush, there is no rush. So once I get them reborn, I will use them, and I will start killing more gnomes. Because this is the only way you can reduce the damage. And we know these gnomes really hit hard. It will give, some of them will give you 500 death or 1000 death, or then 2000 wounds or 1000 wounds, which is if you only kill 1 or 10, it's nothing. But when you kill 50, 60, stuff, things like this, is really, really painful. It's really, really painful. And as we all know, we have to kill a lot to get the equipment we really want, right? So yes, this is my setup, guys. If you have Charles, you can follow it. If you have Toku, you can follow it. If you don't have any of those, I would recommend you to use something different, because there is no other way, unless you use Zenobia, or if or for those who have, well, the whales, they all have Charles and, you know, all the emotes available. But I don't know how really Holy Marches does. Maybe they do well, I don't know. They got Theodora, which is the main healer, but I'm not sure how well they do. But yeah, this is not for that kind of whale levels, because I don't have a Holy March, and I don't have Holy Dragon, which heal a lot as well. But yeah, this is my setup, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it, try it. If you like it, just let me know, and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out. See ya.